Commence with New Year message, Twitter that I have shared with you all today. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Resolve to realize God, to destroy the delusion of egoism, to become free from mortality virus, eternal bliss, Hari Om. Further extended, all of you, divine blessings. It's the message for all of you. In all, there is no one excluded. If birds can hear it, it's a message. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Happy New Year 2022. Resolve to realize God, to dissolve the delusion of egoistic vision, to become free from the mortality virus, to dive into eternal bliss of Brahma Nirvana. All of you have my profound blessings. May you be blessed with the grace of Lord Hanuman, Atulit Baladhamam, the abode of infinite spiritual strength. May God bless you all with Shakti, Bhakti, Mukti. And now I'm going to give you the acronym of resolve. First I must spell out resolve. R-E-S-O-L-V-E. R, rise. Upanishad uses the term uttishtata, jagrata. Wake up, arise. And the rise term also points to, R term also points to righteousness, dharma. Awaken in your personality love for the goal. The goal is attaining to see, witness the victory of dharma over adharma. So R is rise. Become fully focused on how to let dharma come give you the ultimate goal. Whole Purushartha is planned out in four ways. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma is the ethical value of life. That's the foundation of all spiritual movement. On that, you allow all your material resources being aligned with your practice of dharma. And that's called Artha. Then how you deal with human beings and animals and birds, how you create loving and atmosphere of near and dear ones. That's called Kama. Moksha, the ultimate revelation, Aham Brahmasmi, which is same as Brahma Nirvana. Buddhist terminology highlights Nirvana term. The Sankhya philosophy highlights Sankhya term. Brahman, the full view of the goal is described as Brahma Nirvana by the Gita. All these are details. So rise. Next, E. Enter the gates of liberation. E is pointing to the entrance. So remember, there are four gates to liberation. Shama, serenity. Satsanga, good association. Santosh, contentment. And Vichar, practice of inquiry. Who am I? All these four are interrelated. And just to remember, instructive statement by Shankaracharya. Satsangatve nihisangatvam. Nihisangatve nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve nischal sattvam. Nischal sattve jivan mukti. Satsanga, one of the four gates, satsanga. What satsanga does to you? Good association. Nihisangatvam leads you to detachment. Nihisangatve nirmohatvam. Being detached from earthly values makes you free from delusional vision. And this leads you to Nischal Tattvam, a constant focus on the goal without being shaken by the worldly problems. Nishchal Tattva Jivan Mukti. And that leads you to liberation. So out of the 4 gatekeepers, I have just given extension of satsanga. Shama, serenity, that must be highlighted in your sadhana. Don't keep mind burdened with memories of the past, expectations of the future, regretting over things that you didn't attain and you had the opportunity to attain them. And 90% of the mind involved in how to deal with inimical people. The negative influences that can come from any source, even from your parents, even from your very house, from your wife and children. So, Shama. Next point must be highlighted. Never entertain a kind of thought process that makes you feel degraded. Never bring about a sense of humiliation within yourself, that I am so little, goal is so big. If I had the good karmas like that person has, you are always comparing. And the more you compare, the more you despair. It shouldn't be. Santosh means be completely settled. Jahi vidhi rakhe Ram. Whichever way in divine plan you have been placed, this is the best suited for you, for your evolution. Most importantly, see that your mind is constantly focused on vichar. Mind is completely involved in discovering who am I. Whole life and all your project is to resolve the riddle of I am. Take your aham out of this aham car, out of this wretched car. Realize aham is the light of lights. Aham is not the shaking reflected sun defined by mental waters. Aham is light of lights. I am that am I. So far Gokrantha, two acronyms, R, E. Next, S, surrender. Kayena vacha manasendriyariva buddhyatmana va buddhi prasada. Whatever I do by body, mind and speech, all this I do it as offering to God. And it is extended in Bhakti Yoga in several stages. Shavana, listening to the glory of God. Kirtana, singing the praises of God. Smarana, allowing the mind to be saturated by remembrance of God's Leela, His glories, how He is permeating the whole universe. Padasevana, whatever you do, view that you are serving God. Even if you are eating, it's like Rama in you is tasting the food given by Shabari. I'm giving you a very advanced goal. Archanam, in every experience you are as if offering to God. Vandanam, you are bowing down to God. Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Relating yourself to God has three stages. Deha buddhya to dasoham. As long as you are body aware, view yourself, you are a servant, a channel of God's hand. You are an instrument. So you cannot judge God. Servants don't have the ability to judge the Lord and the Master. Their greatest happiness lies in being completely in tune with what the Master has to say. God is your Master. And He is not running away. So therefore, don't sink in despair. Jiva buddhya tvadanshaka. From the point of view of your soul, you are a ray of God. You have the ability to discover you are one with God. You have the ability to grow in the image of God. That's again scriptural teaching, grow in the image of God. Atma buddhya tavaiva. But from the deepest point of view, when you have shed your ego and all your illusions, that's Atmanivedanam, everything has been removed from you. Surrender has reached that height. Tavaiva. Lali dekhan main chali, main bhi ho gayi lal. You went on looking for your beloved. You begin to see that beloved shining everywhere. And soon you turn to yourself, you are same. The river went to meet the beloved ocean. When it entered, it was never separated. So that's all that's implied by surrender. O, resolved. Om is giving you a direct vision of the goal. And in order to understand this, turn your mind to 7 steps of wisdom. Sapta bhumikas. Om is pointing your finger. Shubhecha, aspiration. Vicharana, reflection. Tanu manasi, attenuation of mind. Attenuation of all impurities. Sattvapatti. Now the mind is ready to unmind itself. The projection is ready to move away. The readiness of that projection to move away from the screen. And that gets further embellished and perfected by the next step, Asam Sakti. Handle all your duties. Understand Prarabdha will operate through you. But constant insight that you are instrument in divine hands. You are growing in God's image. So allow your mind to relax, facing all challenges, and at the same time, allow your mind to relax. Wait and see how miracle will do something amazing. Miracle will come, that God's button. And He will not turn away from His button. Everyone is blessed with God's boon. So Sattvapatti leads to Asam Sakti. Asam Sakti leads to Padartha Bhavana. Padartha means all the multiplicity of things. All this abhavana moves away. Nothing exists, nothing belongs to me. Nothing but this screen. And now the final state, eternity forever. O is pointing to all that. O. And you move through it. O. L, Lali, which is referring to love and light. Spiritual experience brings out increasing revelation of divine love and divine wisdom. First stage, you should have Shakti, spiritual strength. That spiritual strength opens up the gateway to Bhakti. Bhakti is the pointing to love. And Bhakti paves the way to Mukti. Mukti is light. So, love and light. Bhakti and Mukti. Both pointed out by the word L. In Sanskrit literature, L, Lal, Hindi, Sanskrit, Lali mere lal ki. V is victory. Sanskrit word for victory is Jai. But see how closely related is joy and Jai. So, victory means enjoy, happy New Year, joyous New Year. The last E, eternity forever. That experience of victory, bliss of freedom, joy, ultimate, infinite joy, that's not come and go, it's forever. You are Ananda Swarup, the embodiment of bliss. Focus on turning every day into festivity. Don't wait for 365 days. Nityotsavo bhavet tesham nityam nityam cha mangalam yesham hridistho bhagavan mangalayatanam hari. He in whose heart there abides Lord Hari. For him there is eternal festivity day after day forever. Every day is your festivity. Remember the witty word, Navajivan, new life, English. But when it is written Navajivan in Sanskrit, you can read this way the same, that way the same. Every day, and that's subtle meaning behind Pranava Upasana. Worshipping, invoking God as Om. It is awakening that revelation that every day is a day for festivity. In every day, God is shining. Every day, sun shines. The human mind, he shines, but he has gone through a lot of trouble. Headaches, storms, clouds, that there is day and night and all that. But no matter how things are, remember, even using the physical symbolism, sun is never in trouble. Whatever you are experiencing is under the sun's light, diffuse light, obstructed light, but light is there somehow. So therefore, people have the problem, if sun is veiled by cloud, how can I do Surya Namaskar? 4 days have passed waiting for reading Adhyasam Chehrdayam. The sun is not there. Instead of holding that type of mind, every day, Nityotsavam, every day is Utsava. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new year. Every day is your birthday. People generally say, what type of vrata we should make for this new year? What type of vow? The vow that makes your soul avu. Wow. The vow of mental equanimity. Mahamanaha syat tadvratam. Tapantam na nindet tadvratam. Varshantam na nindet tadvratam. Ritun na nindet tadvratam. Lokan na nindet tadvratam. Pashun na nindet tadvratam. Sarvamasmiti upasita. Tadvratam, tadvratam. May we possess a magnanimous mind. This is the vow. Don't be little-minded. Mahatma, Mahamana. May we not condemn the scorching sun. This is the vow. May we not condemn the torrential rains. All these are physical as well as allegorical. Rains are allegorical. Misery is constantly coming in your life. Constant news of Omicron. Not to go on condemning. This is a world and a divine plan, not under your plan. May we not condemn the seasons. This is the vow. May we not condemn people. This is the vow. May we not condemn animals, including birds, trees. This is the vow. May we meditate on, I am all this. In your dream, everything is nothing but you. You become your enemy, you become your friend, you are the mountain, you are the tree, you are the spider in it. How do you know it? When you wake up. And that waking up is your goal. So start making that vow. I'm going to wake up to realize Aham Brahmasmi. I am all this. Brahman alone exists. So all things that your mind so gets inspired by and awed by, try to understand it's you, not your ego. You are totally different from your ego. The body, mind, intellect, ego, they go on changing. The real you, I am, is unchanging. Be therefore settled with the vision, I am all this. Sarvam ahamasmiti. Tadvartam. This is the resolve. This is the resolve. And with this, and the Ramayana is highlighting what we mean by attaining victory, where there is supreme joy, Jaya and joy. That's the theme.